Welcome to the Art of Snobbery, where refinement meets performance and where Captain Help teaches you how to sound dangerously well-informed. Today's topic, cigars, the noble art of turning time into smoke and boredom into ritual. Because nothing says I've arrived quite like doing absolutely nothing, beautifully. Cigars were born in the Caribbean, a gift from the Taino people who rolled tobacco leaves long before Europe knew what calm even was. When Columbus reached Cuba, he brought back not gold, but contentment on fire. By the 19th century, cigars had become shorthand for power and thought. Churchill smoked through history itself. Long, dense Romeo y Julietas, as slow-burning as his speeches. Fidel Castro turned his Cohibas into diplomacy with a lighter. And Ernest Hemingway, between rum and regrets, smoked as if every puff was a sentence in progress. The cigar was never just tobacco, it was punctuation in the language of greatness. A cigar is built like a story, layers of meaning wrapped in time. The wrapper is the suit, smooth, aromatic, and elegant. The binder is the spine, the quiet structure that holds it all together. The filler is the soul, a blend of leaves that gives it life, character, and memory. Cigars are like people, shaped by where they're from. Cuba, rich and creamy with notes of honey, cedar, and history. Nicaragua, bold, earthy, and peppered with ambition. Dominican Republic, smooth and civilized, a diplomat in smoke. The experienced snob will close his eyes and murmur, cocoa, leather, a whisper of spice. No one will question him. Most of them don't taste it either. To speak cigars is to speak in names. Cohiba, Castro's favorite, creamy and powerful. The cigar of those who already have an audience. Montecristo, smooth, balanced with a gentle sweetness. A cigar that reads poetry in its spare time. Partagas, deep, earthy, with a spice that announces itself before you do. Romeo y Julieta, floral, romantic, forever linked to Churchill and long conversations after midnight. Davidoff, the modern aristocrat, perfectly made, perfectly polite. Padron, strong and coffee-toned, the self-made man of cigars. Name drop 2 or 3 of these and pause, as if lost in smoky memory. That's 70% of cigar snobbery right there. Lighting a cigar is choreography. You don't rush it, you court it. Cut the tip with precision, toast the foot with a butane flame, not a candle. Never a plastic lighter. You're not burning tobacco, you're awakening it. Take a slow draw, let the smoke rest in your mouth, then release it like a sigh that's been saving up for decades. The flavor changes as it burns, from light spice to wood, cocoa, even coffee or leather. A fine cigar is a journey in thirds. The first is curiosity, the second conversation, the last reflection. And always, never inhale. The cigar rewards those who savor, not those who rush. You know, a cigar isn't smoked, it's hosted. The best moments to light one aren't really chosen. They just sort of present themselves. Like after dinner, when the last glass of whiskey glows in its own amber light. The room is soft with laughter, the plates are forgotten, and conversation just drifts like smoke itself. That's when a cigar feels, well, inevitable. Or maybe late at night, outside when the world finally shuts up. There's just you, the ember, and the slow rhythm of your own thoughts. And sometimes, after a victory, whether personal or professional, you don't light a cigar to celebrate, you light it to confirm. A cigar, says the snob, isn't for special occasions, it creates them. A good cigar starts around €15, a fine one at 40, and the great legends, the Cohiba Beihike, the Davidoff Royal Release, those cost several hundred. But remember, you're not paying for tobacco, you're paying for craft, history, and patience rolled by hand. And if someone asks what it cost, the snob never answers directly. He smiles and says, enough to make me enjoy it slowly. Because the true luxury isn't in the price, it's in taking your time to burn it. A cigar speaks before he does. It says, I'm unhurried. I've earned this silence. The man who smokes with calm, with rhythm, with small satisfaction in his eyes, that's the one you listen to. He's not chasing time, he's negotiating with it. The cigar is his punctuation, patience, control, quiet rebellion. and, if you're honest, a touch of theatre. A cigar is not a vice, it's a statement. It turns a moment into ceremony and a pause into personality. Whether you truly love cigars or just love what they say about you doesn't matter. Because the art of the cigar, like all art of snobbery, isn't about showing off luxury, but mastering the illusion that you were born into it. This was Captain Help. Hope you enjoy our series on snobbery. Please check out the other ones, such as whiskey, cheese, or fashion. Thanks for watching.